gentlemen, and welcome to the Kinda Funny Morning Show. I am Nick Scarpino. With me today, back from the grave, Mr. Greg Miller.
Hey, everybody!
What's going on, buddy?
Y'all ready for this?
How you feeling today?
What was this motion?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't, it was on the corner of my eye. I thought it might have been more of this motion.
Dual chugging?
Yeah.
No. I haven't taken dual dick since college.
Whoa!
That's just not happening.
Whoa!
Bro. I am almost 40.
I'm doing great this morning. How are you?
I am
Big
well.
Nick Scarpino?
I noticed you're reading a comic book. Do you want to
Action
talk about that
Comics
now, or do you want to talk about that a little
1000.
later?
I got a whole bunch of stuff to talk about today when it comes to comic books. Of course, you can catch it all on Greg's Comic Book Club the first Wednesday of each month on patreon.com/kindafunny. We'll talk about it there. $1, my whole thing. But I'm reading through Action Comics 1000.
Are you reading through all 1,000 of them?
I already have.
Dope.
No, I haven't.
You're a fan.
No, we don't talk too much about it. Action Comics 1000 is out today. I'm a digital baby, as you know, but I feel like sometimes an issue comes along so important, like the last issue of Invincible, that I gotta buy it in the flesh. Go down there, toss the local comic book shop some money. Now here's where it gets interesting.
Yeah.
Cool Greg!
Cool Greg!
Cool Greg! Cool Greg! Cool Greg! Cool Greg!
There he is. Here
I need you back
That was
here
the
for
Cool
a
Greg
second.
alert. That was the Cool Greg
So,
alert.
I'm not allowed on this show often, as you all know. Nick, afraid of me.
Book yourself on the show whenever you want.
Afraid of my
Literally,
popularity.
you book the show.
No, you book the show. You always bring in this Makuga guy. You bring in all these sorts of people. They bump me off. They bump me off the show on my days.
Nick, Josh
I believe last time I was here,
you a lot.
Kevin, and I'll need a fact check on this.
Yeah.
Last time I was here, we sent Kevin downstairs to negotiate with the comic shop.
Yes.
We said we have too much LaCroix. You guys have a Captain America shield and a Thor hammer we would like. Kevin came back up and said they are into the idea, but their manager's not on duty, or the owner's not on duty to tell you. Bought Action Comics 1000. He said, oh yeah. Well, first off, he said, do you have any more celebrities coming by? Because it was the guy who came up and signed when Cameron was on.
Right.
He said, yeah, oh yeah. Talked to the owner. For 14 cases of LaCroix.
Done.
You can have the hammer and the Captain America shield.
Done.
And I said during the morning show, I will send Cool Greg down with 14 cases.
Now here's what here's my counter negotiation for you
we're
right
not
now.
giving them 20.
Here's my counter deal.
What?
Give them 44 cases
44
of
cases.
LaCroix as a thank you for being cool. Just keep bringing them down until they pleasantly ask you to stop. Bring them 10 more cases until they call the police.
So here's the one wrinkle in the thing. Bitch Gettys back there, your brother, is all like, well, make sure it's the dual flavor can, whatever.
The one that you like.
We don't know what that means. So you got to talk to your brother, have him identify the 14, take him down there and bring me
Just bring them
my
any
hammer and
cases
shield.
you see
Cool Greg,
fit.
Cool
Just
Greg.
bring them any cases you see fit. It doesn't matter.
Only take down 7 because they will think that's 14.
Bring them.
7 of the 2
Listen to me.
boxes.
I sign the checks. Bring them 50 cases of LaCroix. Just keep doing it all day until they ask you to stop. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
No, bring them like 14. That's fine.
No, 7. 7.
Get it. We do not
They
need.
expect-
We literally. Jim was like, we're making really good progress
Nick,
on these cases of LaCroix.
we're making
We're
really
gonna
good
have
progress.
so much. We're gonna go well into next year with this LaCroix.
No.
We got plenty of
Definitely
cases.
not.
We haven't even put a dent in the ones that are sitting on the side.
Right now, and I
Wait a
want
minute, what is the
everyone,
LaCroix update, Kev Dog?
everyone in the Twitch chat to remember this. No more than November.
No more than November. That's
we'll be
still
out. We will be out. That's not well into next year.
7 months. Oh, no,
Yes.
6 months away.
That is what fucking. I don't even remember how many.
6
boxes
months.
we
I got to
got.
stare at those
800,
pallets.
800. Wait, you're not even
I
staring at them.
am
Joey!
this close from
Joey's
one
here.
weekend just calling in a junk load and having them take them all away.
You
Taking
spent
them all away.
$300 for something that cost $28.
I spent $300
For something that cost
to
$28.
get rid of something that
They
causes
would've-
me thousands of dollars.
How
worth
much
of
is a
anxiety.
case of LaCroix go for on the real market?
A case?
Yeah, if I'm buying
When you're saying case, let's just for a second.
a 12 pack.
A 12 pack, $6.
Really?
Depending on where you get them.
So we have 400 cases still out there.
So that's a good
times
deal for the comic.
$12.
I thought we were fleecing the comic shop.
No.
Well, that's also
well, I
why
mean, we
I
are
said.
because we got them for free and we don't want them anymore.
Sure. Yeah, that's true.
We're all tired of LaCroix.
He's right
We don't
about
need them.
that.
Sure.
14.
I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen, we're already off to a great / rocky start here on the Kind of Funny
Here's what I'll
Morning
tell you
Show.
about Action 1000 is
Yeah.
I like Bendis'
Okay.
little thing at the back here.
Okay.
It's setting up Man of Steel, of course, setting up Brian Michael Bendis taking over Superman, all the Superman books, and I like the dialogue a lot here because the shorts are back. This is a big deal. The trunks.
Oh,
How
you
did
know
he
where
get-
they
how did he
brought
get 'em
they
back?
brought the trunks back?
We don't know yet, but
wearing
these Superman gets thrown through by a new villain, thrown through into this coffee shop, and these women are trying to help him, and they keep referencing it and talking about it, and it's
Let me see
very
the trunks. What's it look like?
I mean, it looks like Superman.
Oh, they got the.
He's so heavy, you think? He's wearing the red shorts again. I saw why. And then, so while these people are trying to save Superman while this thing fight, they have this thing. He doesn't look like Superman without the shorts. I don't get past the eyes. Sure, he'll hear you. And they go on continuing this way. His underwear is on the outside of his clothes. He's an alien. He's an alien from another planet. It might be a symbol of hope to his people. Hope? I think I heard they meant hope. And then he wakes up and he's like, ah.
I'll tell you one thing about underwear that I like, Greg.
Yeah, they
this
come off.
episode of the Kind of Funny Morning Show is brought to you by MeUndies. We'll get to that a little bit later. It's also brought to you by kindoffunny.com/tickets, where you can get your tickets to prom Saturday, June 30th, $60 early bird tickets. You got approximately 12 days left to take advantage of that offer, and then the prices go up. So please buy yourself a ticket right now. Of course, if you guys are watching this morning show live with us, thanks so much for being in the chat. If you want to be a subscriber to this channel, you have Amazon Prime. You get one free Twitch Prime subscription, which we'd like to go to us. Mine is up. I have to give it to someone in the community, but I can't remember who I was going to give it to before, and the name Kenny Chesney keeps popping into my brain.
You're giving it to Kenny Chesney.
But Greg tells me that that's not a real person.
He is a
Eddie Chinaris, that's who it is.
Teddy Chinaris.
Teddy Balls
Bobby Jenrick.
Chinaris. Teddy Balls Chinaris. So I'll be giving mine away to him at the end of this show. Other fun, actually, I'm sorry, Kevin. I apologize. Kevin said, Nick, we have the housekeeping thing ready for you. We have to do the housekeeping thing, but you have to say housekeeping first. Ladies and gentlemen, let's do some housekeeping real quick.
Housekeeping?
Come back in an hour.
Housekeeping, you want me for a pillow?
Please go away. Let me sleep for the love of God.
Housekeeping, you want me to jerk you off?
What kind of hotel is this?
I'll be honest with you, our coffee tastes horrible. Have you noticed that?
It tastes like it always tastes.
God, it's bad.
What's wrong with it?
It just tastes
Order different pods.
rancid.
It
might be the
tastes like
cup.
bitter ass coffee.
It might be the cup. Yesterday, Josh was like, I'm drinking water out of this plastic mug, but it tastes a lot like beer. And I was like, well, we don't wash our cups that much here.
No, that's not true. Cool Greg actually talked to me afterwards. He's like, dude, I've washed those cups so thoroughly.
I think it's
But
just
they
the
are-
rubber.
Well, yeah, I think beer
Holds on to the
got on there real
smell.
fucking tight.
That's why I
What's
don't
that?
use those mugs, man. That's why I use glass.
Yeah, we
Nothing can adhere to glass. They call it the natural barricade.
They say that glass is the hardest substance on the planet, and I very much respect that.
No, it's got no pores. That's the big problem. No
it does.
pores.
No pores to breathe out of.
Yeah.
Kevin, bring up the tournament. This shit is almost done, thank God.
Oh, you've had such a bad time. Stop being a baby
no,
back,
I'm not saying that.
bitch.
I've enjoyed
Don't
it.
be a baby, dude.
I've enjoyed it.
Uh-huh.
It's just a roller coaster of emotions
Here we go. You casting your vote.
Okay.
Oh man, Barb's already way out ahead.
Oh,
yeah, but
DiGiorno.
DiGiorno, like, I thought DiGiorno would be at like 15 top.
Well, you know what I feel happened was DiGiorno had a lot of energy going into the championship round, but Josh McCouga tore them an asshole yesterday,
Which is
saying
fucked
that
up.
DiGiorno is terrible. And
Really?
that delivery is in fact better than DiGiorno.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
What
he-
a
he
fucking
took-
what a dick he is.
He
huh?
took a
Well,
stand.
Hey, this is about our friends, and he came on and insulted our friends.
He
Well,
took
the
a
thing is,
stance.
like,
Go ahead, Kev.
I think delivery, yeah, it's better than DiGiorno. But as far as like home pizzas, where it's like
Top of the food chain, frozen
3
pizza.
in the morning, I can't order a goddamn pizza. What I do
Yeah.
have is DiGiorno.
Here's what I will say.
You're making points.
And I'm putting this out there, and I
making
know it's a
points.
bold statement.
Yeah.
Is that buffalo chicken DiGiorno pizza that they have to send us because no one else around here sells it for some reason? That is definitely a better pizza than a lot of the pizzas I've had delivered.
Okay.
I'm not saying it beats every pizza I've ever had delivered.
My thing is this. Obviously, you know I don't eat a lot of pizza. When I do eat pizza, it's a very special thing for me.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, oh, this is great, and it excites all those neurons in my brain that says, why are you trying in life? Just
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
eat pizza the rest
Yeah,
of your
yeah,
life.
yeah.
It makes you happy anyway. It's happier than anything you could possibly be doing in your personal life. I am consistently disappointed with delivery pizza in this city.
Yeah.
Consistently disappointed with them. Now, does that mean DiGiorno's is better? I don't know. That's for you guys to decide out there. Is DiGiorno's better than Barb? Is Tim Schafer better than Elise?
That's already been decided.
Apparently no.
Elise is better than Tim Schafer. That's
So-
done. Elise has moved on to the Kind of Funny Best Friend of the Show Championship.
So we are pitting Elise versus we can
DiGiorno
assume
or Barb.
Barb in this. I'm assuming it's going to be Elise
Here's what
versus
I'll
Barb.
say. And I've never picked a horse in this race.
Yeah.
I've let it get played out there in the field and not get in the way.
And you've had some of the most emotional brands you've ever been connected to in the race, so it's very hard for you not
Of course.
to pick them.
Portillo's.
Portillo's.
Yeah, wings.
DiGiorno's.
Yeah. DiGiorno deserves this.
They do.
All right, they deserve this.
They
Are they going to
deserve
get it? I doubt it.
No.
Barb and Elise, juggernauts, titans. We never saw it coming. I don't have it pulled up in front of me, and Kev was taking us off the page. But what were their seedings? Go back to kind of funny here. Do this.
Can we pull that one up real quick? Yeah, just
I
go
got
up
it.
to the.
Hold on.
There we go.
Elise
Well,
was an 8 seed. Barb was a 5
5,
seed.
yeah.
We didn't expect this to get the pickup. It did. I never expected Mark Hamill to tweet about this. I never expected Troy Baker to lose in the first round. This is why we don't play him on paper.
Yeah.
We get him out there and we see what happens when the
get him out
people
on the
get him.
court and or field.
Here's what I'll say though, and like I love Barb and I love Elise. I love every person involved with this competition, all 33 of them. It was about that, you know what I mean? DiGiorno has been working. They have been working.
In the chat right now, talking shit about Josh. God
They-
bless them. God bless
They're
them.
in the chat. They're sending. I'm calling out kids whose coupons went bad. They're sending them new coupons.
That's
they're
fucking awesome.
bringing socks to Kind of Funny Prom. What is Barb doing? Fucking being popular and being successful and
doesn't even have
putting
to
up
try.
Instagram videos about her boyfriend.
That's good.
I'm not saying these are bad things. I'm just saying.
Who's working for it?
Do you
working
think
for
Barb gives a flying fuck about getting to the championship? No, she
zero.
doesn't. You
I'm
think
pretty sure.
DiGiorno does? Yes, they do.
Yeah, they need
and
it.
I'd also like DiGiorno to send me more of the buffalo chicken pizzas I can't buy
They're afraid
anyway.
of. They're afraid of sending us more pizza.
I don't know why they're
I don't know
afraid of
why.
it.
They told me to DM them, but that seems like a lot of work, and I know that they're listening.
Why do they need to be DM'd? They know the address.
Yeah.
They've talked to me
They've
through
sent
DM.
us
They didn't ask for the
before.
address. Send the fucking pizzas.
What are you afraid of, DiGiorno?
And this is when it comes. This is what I really get mad about with Twitter polls.
Yeah.
Is I don't like the fact that they have to be fair. I think that as the man who made the poll,
Yeah.
I should be able to go in there and give 1,000 votes to somebody if I want to.
You can do whatever you want.
You know what
can
I
rig
mean?
the election, basically.
Exactly.
You are the man behind the curtain. You are the Wizard of Oz in the poll.
I mean, we could go full professional wrestling on it and let it go. Then right before the poll's supposed to close, delete the tweet, then put up a new tweet that is the same thing, but it's just a screen cap, and we gerrymandered.
we jigger it. We rejigger it.
Yeah,
I'm fine with that.
I am too.
What would be the point of that?
If
Just to
this is
make
now,
DiGiorno
I just got a
win?
text message.
Yeah.
If this is Barb, then we understand she does care, and we back off.
Definitely
Sure.
not Barb.
It's Jared Petty.
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
no.
Is he gonna
Shocker.
be late?
Shocker.
He's not even in today. He's asking if he
hell
has
does he
things
want?
mailed here.
Yeah.
Tell him no.
Tell him no. I can't have shit mailed
Barb,
here.
no.
Jared Perry getting very familiar with the office. I just want
He's
you
an
to know
old
that.
employee.
That's
He
a-
is,
that's
but
a
I just want you to
full-time
know,
employee luxury.
like, Kevin's the only one to get that familiar with this office. He's the only person that's allowed to do that.
This is my office.
Everyone
I built
else
this.
can't sleep here. I'm just letting everyone know that right now.
I
Fun
see.
fact,
They
I've never
can't
slept
sleep
here. I've never slept here. I've been here 36 hours straight. Didn't sleep.
I've taken a little nap here before.
Oh, I know, and we're proud of
I
you
like
for
to
that.
nap out a little bit. All right, that's it for the tournament, ladies and gentlemen. We have 2 episodes of MCU in review going live right now. Guardians of the Galaxy 2 is up. You can check that out. And Spider-Man, Mr. Spider-Man Homecoming, dropping tomorrow, 9 a.m. YouTube.com/kindafunny. This is the final of them, right? No, we got one more next week.
We
What do we have
got
next
Ragnarok.
week? Ragnarok.
You have 2 next week.
Oh, and
Well-
then,
You
have Thor Ragnarok, and then you have the
Avengers.
big one.
Well, he was saying
Whoa.
final before.
Final leading up to Infinity War.
My apologies. Here's the problem I have with the comic book guy downstairs. He just doesn't care about these movies.
What?
The guy checking out in front of me was talking to the comic book shop guy, and he's like, "Oh man, yeah, and are you excited for Avengers?" And the comic book guy goes, "Oh, I guess that's out next week, isn't it?" And I
He was
was
trying
like,
to be
"I'm
cool
gonna
in front of you.
fucking lose my
He
He
mind
was
right
trying to be
now. I'm gonna fucking
cool
lose
in
my mind
front
right
of
now.
you.
He wasn't. He wasn't.
Yeah, he was. He was definitely trying to be cool in front of you, Greg. Everyone tries to be cool in front of you.
You don't. Kevin doesn't.
I tried
You
to a
don't
long
need to.
time ago, but
We're
I
family.
realized.
God, look how good this picture looks. Show up. Look
sorry.
at how good this looks.
It's nice looking.
We have nice cameras.
We do. It's good looking.
This show's doing real well too.
I know.
It looks so much better than the other with the other camera though.
It does.
And
The
I-
camera we
and I-
took to Missouri.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can put it back on
Why did we? Yeah, why is it not back on?
because it's hard to set up and take
No,
down.
no, because we were thinking about switching over to just the C100s down for this.
It does look better. I bring up an old one that's shot on the C300. Let's see what that looks like instead.
God, if we had a DiGiorno pizza here today, I would cook it. I would eat it.
I don't doubt that, and I would smell it, and I would look. I would walk by it 5 times, then I would pick the pepperoni off of it.
I'd be trying to do that
Just
buffalo
eat
chicken
it.
pie. You know?
I would pick the buffalo chicken off.
Oh
of
my
it.
god, it's not even close. Look how much better this looks.
That
It's
looks-
less vibrant.
Look at
Yeah.
my pudgy ass.
You're beautiful.
Kevin, don't
you
be
look
like that.
You look
You
like
I
a
wasn't
Peruvian,
trying. I wasn't trying to shame
you look
myself.
like a Peruvian sailor in that shirt, Kevin.
In another life, Nick, maybe.
All right, let me see here. I'm gonna put my my money where my mouth is now, and I'm going over to Kenny Chesney's.
Wait, Greg, you see how much prettier this looks?
Teddy.
I don't see the difference.
Gennaro.
I legitimately don't see the difference. I thought the other one colorful caught me off
Well,
guard.
yeah. This is less bright. I think Nick likes touching the settings, even though we've had conversations where he's like, "I won't touch the settings anymore," and he fucking touches them again. And
Yeah.
then the
It's like
Reddit's
that. It's like
"Why
for
is
the.
it so dark?"
It's like
It's
now the
like
pre-show
fucking-
gets this. You get to really see Nick, where it's this for 10 minutes.
It's almost like when you add more people to it, you need to actually jigger the
God.
settings and light a little bit.
Pull your pants up for a
As
little
opposed
bit.
to
A little
one
too low.
size fits all. That's all, it's almost
No!
like that.
No!
Oh, right.
No, I don't like that.
Okay,
Even one
well, we
What? You
just-
didn't see the crack? The crack's where the money's at.
Oh no, wait.
Now you just turned off the cameras.
Well,
There it is.
We've moved where the camera is connected on the board, so it is a little confusing.
Kev, you don't have to explain anything to me.
Andy.
How long does it take to take 14 cases of LaCroix down and bring me a fucking shield and hammer?
I think he hasn't started yet. Has he started? Is he fired? Are you gonna fire
Cool,
him?
Greg?
He's doing it. Well, you have to go one by one. He can't carry more than
2.
one case.
That's 7 trips.
He's not that strong. He's a Gettys.
What?
They don't work out.
Oh, are we giving like the pallet things?
Yeah, we're giving him the whole fucking thing.
Oh, I thought we were taking like 2 12-packs. And
No,
like,
no,
there
no.
you go,
I
that's
want
14.
14 pallets of this
Oh,
shit.
I
gone.
apologize.
I would like
apologize,
our
everybody.
break room back. And I would like that table that's way too long for that space to be back in that break room.
Can we get a better table?
A better table?
Yeah, for that room.
Well, that's the old school table.
I
Kevin doesn't
know.
want to throw
Wait,
it out
what
because he
table?
wants to like chop
It
it,
was
up and
supposed
sell
to be
it.
history.
What table?
With the
What's wrong with this table?
well,
I think it's too big for the
It
dining
is.
nook we have.
But wait, the dining room nook?
yeah.
yeah, way too big.
What?
You have to squeeze by it.
You have
still.
to push it to
you
one
have
side, do all
squeeze
that
by,
stuff.
but once you're in there, it's fine. I mean, I can get a bigger table. I can cut this up and put it like we always talked about framing it.
What's going on with my chalkboard wall?
I mean, I got the paint right there, but I don't think we should do it.
I think it's a bad
so
idea.
here's the thing. I'm gonna come up here for this. I have in my house a giant calendar. Have you seen this?
Of course I have. I've been to your house.
So Paula just refuses to use it, even though she said if you put it outside in the dining room, I'll update all it. She has no lie.
No,
She
no.
tricked me. So it hasn't been updated
Mm-hmm.
since March of last year.
Okay.
So I could bring
Wait, so
that-
March of 2017.
Yeah.
Even though it's April 28th.
Oh yeah.
Okay, just
yeah,
making
yeah.
sure.
So what I can do is bring that here, paint over the calendar lines. So now it's just a chalkboard, and then we can put that frame up there.
Okay.
And that
Or
way we're not
we don't
painting
do
on the
either
walls.
of that, and we just use that monitor that's been sitting there doing absolutely nothing for the last 6 months
Well,
to be a notes monitor.
Nick, in like 2 weeks.
Not a bad idea, but the notes monitor has to be on all the time.
Well,
Yeah.
in
there has to be a computer
That's fine.
connected to it all the
Yeah.
time.
Oh, you're not listening. In 2 weeks,
We're having a conversation.
we are getting a new computer, and it has the capability of having more monitors. So I do fully.
Hey!
Baba fucking news.
Nick Scarpino got a copy of God of War finally. Did Joey get one too?
Yes.
Good.
Smells good.
You
I know
beat
what
it,
I'm
I
doing
saw
on
you.
date night. I know what I'm doing on date night tonight.
I'm probably gonna have to go.
Oh, Joey's feeling sick again. What a surprise.
I'm
just
sorry,
got
Joey. Kevin just told me you're out of sick days today, so
Sorry,
you're gonna have to
Joey.
actually sit
Yeah.
here and do your job all fucking day.
Did
I'll cough
Iran
on
give you
you.
those?
My cough's worse than yours.
Good boy. Good man. Now, come
Met
here.
him.
Huh?
Met him for the first time.
Oh, really? You never been around? Great dude. Come on over. Come on over. Come on over. So yeah.
Wait, did Iran
So
just come by?
yesterday, no, yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Is that what it's called? Is that one of their things? Is that one of their
Peter
slogans?
Piper picked
It
up.
was an old commercial. You can probably find it on YouTube. It's like an old, little old man, and he go, "Come on over to Peter Piper Pizza."
God, I want to try this pizza. I'm just in the mood for pizza. Kevin, order some pizza.
Joey, can you order some pizza for Greg Miller? Not too much because I can't eat it.
Pasquale's.
For lunch?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's putting out he wants to Postmate Pasquale's.
I'm already Postmate. I'm sure we can get it delivered.
Dude, for really? From
Postmates is delivery.
No, but I don't
dude,
think I don't think
Postmates
you
is
can.
yours.
Where's Pasquale's?
over in
I
it's
don't think
like
you can standard.
Ninth and Irving.
yeah.
So we can just run over and pick it up too.
Yeah.
Pardon me.
Nicholas, why?
Jordan and I are talking
Fucking show's already off the rails.
They better be working on some pizza things and tell them if they
Put it in the freezer.
We have plenty of freezer
we'll
space.
fucking throw away the other
We
stuff.
have so
have.
much space.
The freezer space is getting confused with the ovens issue. We got the really thick pizzas.
That's the problem. They
DiGiorno,
sent the,
don't
they
send us the
sent-
deep dish.
They sent
I
us
like
the pan
it.
ones,
I
but
like
we can't
it.
cook those in the pizza oven.
Yeah.
I'll bite the bullet and take them home if you want. I'll do God's work over here. Throwing a birthday party Saturday, I'll make them all there.
They send more pizza.
No, we're working on that right now.
What kind of
We're guilting them into
Buffalo
sending more
chicken.
pizza.
Oh, you mean wait for lunch?
Yeah.
Lunch, I'm not gonna bust balls about. Whatever we get, we get.
Pasquale's.
He wants Pasquale's. If you can
You
make
like
that happen.
Pasquale's?
It's the best.
More
It's
than
my
Goat
favorite.
Hill?
Huh?
More than Goat
Yes. Yes.
I don't dislike Pasquale's. I just like.
What about you, Nick? How you feeling about Pasquale's?
He's not
I
gonna
will
eat
not
it.
eat pizza today.
Neither will I, though. To be
Here's
You want meatballs?
No.
here's
I have
my
a friend
question
coming
for
for
you,
lunch.
Andy Cortez.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you do. You went and saw Detroit yesterday.
Yes.
That's all you can say.
Yes.
Okay. I want to hear about it later when you can say more to me, because when you sign an NDA, it's kind of funny. It applies to me too.
Andy, I started playing God of War. Oh man, that's
You
yeah.
beat God of War last night, right?
Yeah, stayed up
Now,
real
still
late.
no spoilers, obviously.
Right.
But overall, what'd you think?
One of the best games I've ever played in my goddamn life.
So you're with me right now, because I've been
I-
saying that shit.
I just cannot. It's hard. I never want to hype things up too much for people, but at this point, it's like, no, you'll get it. Like you're gonna have the same reactions and stuff. My mouth fucking dropping on the floor. Like, Jesus Christ, dude.
God, I can't wait to go.
What a fucking
this
achievement.
weekend, aside from going to Greg's thing, I saw
Just
him.
God of War?
I saw him.
Here's what I'm saying.
Paula going to New York. She's not gonna make it to your thing.
Let's hear it for New York.
So-
So we get to see Single Kev taking off the wedding band, slick your hair back, put on
Jerks off in
sunglasses,
public.
as a Single Kev does. Yeah, it's already off. There we go.
We're throwing off Nick's show. I feel bad.
This is what Nick's
No,
show
we
is.
can talk about pizza for the next 15
There's
minutes.
not that much news. He needs this.
There's a tremendous.
All right, get out of here, Andy. Let's go.
Literally a tremendous amount of news today.
Nothing good though. I've looked at all the stories. They're all extremely disappointing.
Blackhawk.
Yeah, Black Hawk.
Oh.
How do you say it, Andy?
Blackhawk.
Hey, you nailed it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, queue up your tips. If you want to tip us at the $5 above level, we'll read those, as well as 500 bits or more. We will read those as well. Let's go into some news real quick. A lot of news stories today. Kicking it off up top of the hour. Steven Spielberg, this is actually a story from yesterday, but it broke at 3 p.m. over on The Hollywood Reporter. Steven Spielberg tackling DC Comics movie Blackhawk. Now, Greg, I'm glad you're on the show today because I don't know who the hell Blackhawk is.
Nobody does.
And I assume you have read Blackhawk's series.
You know,
issues
there's
1
nothing
through
more that
1000.
I love than a fucking fighter pilot guy.
Yeah.
That's what when you know what I mean. When Greg's all about it.
Well, the fun thing about the first Captain America movie, wasn't Captain America. It was the stupid squad of people he went around with that had zero superpowers who could barely shoot him.
I
Oh, was
see.
that not the fun part?
No, yeah.
Oh, that was the boring part.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, the fun part of like watching Gotham is when Batman isn't there.
Sure.
And then you get to see
Read
all
the
normal
news!
Okay. Frequent Spielberg collaborator David Koepp is writing the script. Spielberg is jumping into the world of DC Comics. The iconic filmmaker is tackling the first DC Comics property, the World War II action-adventure hero Black Hawk. Spielberg, along with his Amblin Entertainment, will produce Black Hawk for Warner Brothers and is developing it as directing vehicle. The studio announced Tuesday the movie reteams him with the studio behind his latest tentpole, Ready Player One. David Koepp, who has worked with Spielberg writing the blockbuster Jurassic Park, The Lost World Jurassic Park, War of the Worlds, and Indiana Jones, The Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, which some argue is the best Indiana Jones.
Nope, nobody's argued that.
No one argues that?
No one.
Nobody says that?
No one
Knowledge
said
was their treasure. It was
That's
actually
crazy.
really deep if you think about it.
It's the space between spaces. He is penning the script. The material seems tailor-made for the filmmaker behind the Indiana Jones movie, the comic book series told of an international squadron of heroic pilots led by a man named Black Hawk, who fought the Nazis and their ilk, good use of that word, in World War II. Here's why this is interesting to me.
Lay it
And
on
then
me.
You can give me the perspective from a DC perspective.
Sure can. That's me, Greg Miller.
Spielberg.
Action 1000, not today.
Also, shout out to our kind of funny best friend and star of Krypton.
Cameron Cuff.
Been tweeting
On the
about
back.
this all
On the
day.
back. He put this out too, a little Twitter thing about
Beautiful.
how fucking
big
awesome it is to
fucking
pick up
deal.
this amazing moment, 80 years in the making, and then your show's in the back of it.
That's amazing.
Can't believe that kid likes us.
That's pretty cool. He's also jacked. It's interesting that Spielberg, A, is entering the comic book realm, and B, choosing to do that on the DC side. Do you think
Is he really entering the comic book realm
That's
is
the question. That is the question.
You're making a World War II fighter pilot movie about the Blackhawks or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you? Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, here's my things. Number one, I'm not excited. I thought he was gonna throw it. We got our shield, everybody. We got our shield.
There it is.
Number one. Yeah, you got
That's
you
for Daddy.
Mjolnir. You got Mjolnir
Mjolnir's
there.
for
Mew,
Daddy.
hit the thing. See, this is why we got him. This
is so fun.
only cost us 14 cases of LaCroix. Cool, Greg. Thanks for carrying him. I'm gonna put on my back like Capwood.
Yeah, please.
Now,
Whatever.
what is this movie number one gonna happen?
Yes.
All right, I remember
100%.
when Joss Whedon was working on a Batgirl movie.
Yeah.
I remember when Ben Affleck was working on a Batman movie.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when there was Gotham City Sirens, and now you're gonna say that Harley Quinn thing that happened yesterday. I know. I remember when there was. I remember when we were getting Black Adam movies. I remember when I don't trust the DC cinematic universe or DC films as far as I can fucking throw the table.
Sure.
And I can't throw the table far.
Sure.
So this is whatever. Great announcement. I don't give a flying fuck about this at all. As a DC fan, as a movie fan, I don't need another World War II movie. I don't need. I don't even like that they're like, oh hey everybody, it's a DC Comics movie, and you're like, oh fuck what? Blackhawk? Hey, we're gonna make a World War II thing, and that's the other thing too. Keep in mind right now, after they did New 52 and part of Rebirth, there's Lady Blackhawk, and it's like modern, and they're like this like fucking team of, and I don't know anything about them other than this. I just read Wikipedia, but like that's a modern, cool, interesting take.
Do they have powers?
I don't need another World War II thing. I don't need to see these guys as fire pilots. Now again, I like Steven Spielberg. Maybe it'll come out and I'm gonna be like, oh, you know what? This movie looks cool, whatever. But like on paper, no. Character, no. Do I think it's even gonna happen? Can't trust DC on that.
I think it's gonna happen because I think Steven Spielberg makes things happen. And I think if you have you have Spielberg in your arsenal, you want that movie to come out because it's built-in promotion for the film.
Yeah.
I want to see what he does with this because this has hints, little tannins of Iron Man to me, where it's like I don't care about this character, I don't care about this project, but if Spielberg comes with that Spielberg mentality, it could be amazing.
Yeah.
It has the capability of being
If he
something
makes
really
a real
impressive.
Spielberg movie from it, sure. And that's the thing is I'm saying I don't give a fuck about it. I don't. Maybe when it comes out I will. That happens. But it's just, no.
Right.
Come on. Come on.
Dude, he's interested in it, man. He's into it. We'll see what
Cool.
happens.
Why can't he be into fucking Man of Steel too?
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Why
Spielberg
can't we say, all right, cool. We can't be Marvel. So we did this dark thing. All right, that didn't work, and we shouldn't have trusted Zack Snyder with the whole thing because that alienated a lot of
Clearly
people.
was a bad idea.
Made a lot of people really in his camp, whatever.
Yep.
Now we clearly want to pivot. So what can we do with our characters to give them cool stories and all that stuff? I'd love to see Spielberg say, yeah, okay, I'm gonna make a Superman movie. I'm gonna make a Batman movie. I'm gonna make a Green Lantern movie. Fuck yeah, take a
amazing.
property that I think has juice to it that people want to know. Like this is among the DC properties that can get put into a movie. This is fucking way at the bottom of the list. I don't give a shit.
Maybe he's just dipping his toe. Maybe he's like, maybe we'll see how it goes. If I can control all of DC, then I'll go in and executive produce all these movies.
Knick-knack.
Yeah.
Out of these movies that he's directed in the
Sure.
last like
Bring it
5
up.
years,
Let's look at
what
it.
has he done that like has been amazing?
In the last 5 years?
Here we go.
Let's see. What's
Like we got Ready Player One,
Which was apparently a good movie pass movie according to Kevin.
yeah, I thought it was, but I don't think it was an amazing movie.
Not best possible score.
the thing is,
Lincoln was good.
Lincoln was good.
I liked Bridge of
But
Spies for what it was.
Look at when Lincoln came out, 2012. I don't know what year it is right now, but I think that was more than 5 years ago.
Sure, I mean,
Well, he hasn't made that
a lot
many
of people
movies, though,
liked
in
the
that time
Post.
period, has
The
he?
Post got nominated for a bunch of stuff. I didn't particularly care for it, but a lot of people liked it.
I don't know that Steven Spielberg can do a good job with this movie.
Shots fired. You
That's
liked
right.
Ready Player One, though.
Yeah, but I didn't love it. And like, man, DC needs to make movies that people love. Like
That's
Marvel.
true. But don't forget, Steven Spielberg is one of the greatest, if not the greatest director ever to live.
Was.
Still is.
No, but that's not like.
Still is.
Look at this list.
Oh, you can't have both, bro.
Yeah, I can. There's a cover of this of Captain America with
You're
this?
also wearing a
Or is
Superman
it Wonder
shirt.
Woman? What am I thinking of?
You're wearing a Superman shirt too, you know.
I don't think it's Wonder
Crossover.
Woman.
Oh, really?
Crossovers. These can happen.
Yeah, that happened.
I mean, you of course we all. Do I have to fucking educate you guys right now? Remember the DC Marvel crossover where Wonder Woman
Was it
that
Access?
led to the Access, but where it led to the Alagma universe where Wonder Woman
You need help, man.
picked up. She was fighting Storm, picked up Mjolnir because it was there or whatever, right? Right? It was Storm. She's fighting. Pretty sure. I mean, it would make sense that it
Nobody
was
knows.
Thor.
You can just make it
No,
up right
it
now.
definitely
You
was.
don't
She
know.
picked it up and was able to wield it because she was worthy. And then for some fucked up reason, your entire universe is on the line.
Yeah.
Everyone you know and love.
Yeah.
She goes to fight fucking Storm with the hammer, and she has this conversation where she's just like, but a fight like this, it'd be too easy. I don't want to screw you over. And drops the hammer and then fights her and loses. Fucking 90s, X-Men were too popular.
Dude, I even looking at this list again, like aside from Lincoln, which I didn't watch, and I should. You got Munich and
I mean, look, it wasn't too far. It
Me
wasn't
If
too
You
long
Can.
ago where we got Catch Me If You Can, Minority Report,
too long
Saving
ago.
Private Ryan,
You're talking about
Amistad.
2002. That's
That was
16 years ago.
Drop in the bucket for all humanity, Kevin.
16 years
That is
ago.
that is a pinprick into the pond
I'm
of
just
all
saying,
of humanity.
I don't know if he has the magic touch anymore, but Jaws is a damn good movie.
Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull
Shut your mouth.
That's where it all started to fall
A
apart for a
movie.
lot of
terrible.
people.
It was not good. We'll see what happens. That's what I'm saying. That's why I like, don't take a property like Man of Steel. Take a property like Black Hawk that nobody cares about and see what he can do with it.
But he's a
and
name
if we
that
like
people-
it, give him the Dick Donner treatment and let him bring back Superman. Richard Donner.
Richard Donner.
Yeah. they call
Who
him Dick
has a
Donner.
story
Do they
with Jeff
call
Johns in Action 1000.
Woo.
Very excited to read it.
All right, Kevin.
Yo.
You and me are gonna love this next one.
I don't know, man.
I'm gonna
Let's
love this
bring
baby
it
Thor
up.
hammer though.
Sir, I don't know how you're lifting that. You're definitely not worthy.
I'm definitely
And
worthy.
It's not your fault.
Craig has
It's
always
just
been
your
worthy.
upbringing. Okay, this comes from Egan.com. This is from Alex Gilyadov. Says, Star Wars Episode 9 will reportedly bring back a beloved legacy character. This is via the New York Daily News reports. Everyone's favorite Jedi Master Yoda will return
Thank you, I've
as a
missed
Force
him.
ghost to mentor and share some precious words of wisdom with Rey. According to New York Daily News source, Yoda's scenes in The Last Jedi were very successful. Quote, Yoda will appear again as a ghost as he acknowledges Rey's success and growth as a Jedi. The source told New York Daily News the scenes are due to be put together later this year. Any further details about Yoda's role in Episode 9 are not shared. The source also said Carrie Fisher will not be digitally revived as Princess Leia in future Star Wars films. We're getting real deep with these Force ghosts. A lot of Force ghosts come back and have a party. And
a lot of them, Yoda is back. I mean, Yoda?
We got Yoda. You assume Luke's going to be a Force ghost at some point. We still got Obi-Wan kicking it back there like someone gives a shit about him. Qui-Gon Jinn. What?
What? You're not going to see no... Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Right
Superman
there.
with the shield.
Exactly
hammer.
right.
Thank you.
Nicely done. Thank you from the chat.
I feel... No, you don't.
Okay,
What, you
what's going on with
just...
fucking
It's
two
their two
worlds back
worlds.
there?
It's their two worlds.
But like
The worlds colliding.
this is exactly what he was doing. He nailed it.
Yeah.
I just want you to know, two worlds like that world-ending event. They would just kill everyone.
Well, sure, but it's the world. It doesn't matter. You should have read the comics. They were great.
I don't read comics.
Air Monster.
I read books.
No, you
Nick,
don't.
do you know
Adult
how much
books.
atmosphere
Yes, you do.
space there is? This would have been fine.
They're literally inside of each other.
No.
What
but,
you
like, that's
figure?
all
You've
atmosphere.
had Force ghosts are not coming back with strength. Yoda was in the last one, and he was great. A lot of people say the best part of the thing because he was the
disappointing.
outcast weirdo Yoda again, which we all missed. We didn't like when he was a smart little green
serious
guy.
Yoda,
We liked
yeah.
it more when he was like.
But he was like a fucking Muppet character.
That's who we liked, and that's what we got. He's
Yeah.
back. He's got
He's
lightning
basically
powers.
like Kermit the Frog's
shooting fucking trees and
asshole
crap.
cousin.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted. That's what we got.
That's fun.
I think. Do you think you're gonna get Luke as a ghost for real?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
Yeah. Or you
And
get
which
Han
is-
as a
which
ghost?
is
Does it
super-
end with Han?
No,
Luke,
Han is not a ghost.
Hayden Christensen, Natalie Portman ghosts, Yoda
All of them are
ghosts.
gonna be ghosts.
Both Alec Guinness and Ewan
Moff
McGregor. Grand Moff
They
Tarkin.
bring back Grand Moff Tarkin
Yoda,
too.
just a fucking blue highway of ghosts up there watching whatever ends in the next one. Of
That's
Yub Ray fucking
that's
dancing around with what's
the
his name,
fucking
Kylo
TV
Ren.
series I want to see.
No, it
The
isn't.
Force Ghost Party, where they just hang out together, and it's not about that shit anymore because they don't give a fuck. They're ghosts now. Why the fuck do they care? What do they care about the ethereal plane? What do they give a shit? Wait, the material plane. They're on the ethereal plane. You see what I'm saying?
I do.
What
I
do they
do.
fucking? Why do
Oh,
you
the
fucking
party
care
plane.
what happens in the real world if you're a ghost anymore? Just mind your own fucking business and stop nuking trees. That's all I'm saying.
Sure.
To be fair, those trees had it coming. That tree.
To be fair, we don't know because I don't know what the fucking tree was.
I know.
Because I didn't read the extended universe books that set that thing
Now,
up.
Zyger says in the chat, Yoda and Obi-Wan went through training to retain their form once they died, whereas Anakin was the chosen one. That's why they're Force ghosts. Luke didn't do the training. He can't be a Force ghost.
Wait, we don't know that Luke didn't
Luke-
do the training.
Totally did the training.
Yeah, why would
I'm
he have
also
done
just
the
throwing
training?
out there, of course, we didn't know for a long time it was all metachlorians and fucking
Yep.
bacteria in your blood.
We
So they
also-
can fucking write in whatever they want, Zygs.
We didn't know
Didn't
that
a lot of you nerds get mad at the last one because they had new powers?
Yeah, I did.
Well, I mean, like, I just hate that that's how, like, it doesn't matter.
We're just gonna keep adding new powers. At a
That's
certain point,
fine, but
the
you're
one of the
allowed
ghosts-
to do that.
Sure.
Yeah,
It's
there
their
it
story,
is.
not
There
mine.
you go. Yeah, in the chat, Arol M says, Zyger, if he can do Force hologram from light years away, then he'd be a dang Force ghost. Haha.
Yeah, he can do what the fuck
There
he
you go.
wants.
Good point.
He chose to die on a rock. That's what he chose
When am I
to
getting
do.
some more Ewoks up in this
Let's
bitch?
be careful with the
What?
spoilers.
Really?
I don't know.
Oh,
For
if you
episode
haven't seen
8?
this choice of a film
Everyone's seen episode
yet,
8 by now.
I'm
Okay.
going to spoil it for you so you don't have to sit through it.
Yep.
There you go.
See, a lot of people compared the Porgs to Ewoks, but I feel like the Ewoks, sure, they look dumb, but they were integral to the, like,
Yeah, they actually did
plot.
something.
Yeah, they did something very
They helped
important.
He's
actually.
one- the
They
Porgs helped
literally
Chewie.
saved
The Porgs
everyone.
helped Chewie.
The Porgs helped Chewie's
Well,
protein
helped the
intake.
rebellion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying that's what I'm
The
saying.
trees helped the
Porgs,
rebellion.
not the same as Ewoks. Not the same. But I guess
whatever.
the same argument can be made about Jar Jar Binks.
Nobody liked Jar Jar Binks though.
Well, I
That's
know,
the
but I'm
problem.
saying he
Let's
was.
talk about a real movie in the Marvel
All
universe.
right, bring out this next news story, Kevin. The Russo brothers say Avengers 4 title will be revealed, but what the fuck? The Russo brothers say when the I missed one word in there and I fucked the whole thing. When the Avengers 4 title will be revealed.
Those are sirens on our end, by the way.
Drastically different Phase 4 exclusive. This comes from uk.movies.yahoo.
Oh, I got it!
Marvel fans hoping to find out the title of Avengers 4 at the end of Avengers Infinity War will be sadly disappointed. That's because the Russo brothers confirmed to Yahoo Movies UK that it will be revealed much further away than the release of the new Marvel movie. No, Joe Russo said after being asked if the title will be revealed after the end of credits of the last Avengers movie. It's going to be quite a long time. quite a long while before people get to see that title. We need people to see the movie, digest this movie, and then we can tell them what the next story is going to be. The original title of the movie was going to be Avengers Infinity War Part 2. How funny would it be if that was the title? They're like, we've been fucking with you the entire time. It's Part 2, motherfuckers. What else would it be called? But the direction changed that once they realized how different these films were going to be. Joe made it clear through Infinity War isn't ending on a massive cliffhanger. It's a complete story, he said. It's got a beginning, middle, and an end, and the next movie has a beginning, middle, and an end. In the same way that Civil War handed off to Infinity War, the Infinity War will hand off to the next movie. I'm guessing because there's 3 movies in between this one and the other one, and they want people to go see that.
Yeah.
It can't be a dire consequence where the universe has ended, because then you can't play in that sandbox anymore.
But you figure it's got to be, what, throwbacks and...
Well, we know Miss
Prequels.
Marvel's in the 90s.
Yeah. So
Ant-Man
that's
versus
gonna-
Wasp, it could happen before all the Infinity War stuff is happening.
I think it will, right? That
theoretically.
seems to be the
Probably.
what you'd have
I
to.
would think so.
They haven't
what's-
confirmed that though, right?
No.
Okay.
No, but it's going to. Or it's happening during, and it's got to happen before.
It
Has to
could
happen
be
before.
during. No, I think it is.
No
before,
way, because
yeah.
like
You're
they
right.
have he's in jail from the trailer
Right, he's
of
still being
Ant-Man.
chased.
He's like under like house arrest.
Right.
Yeah.
It looks like I figure whatever the events that end with Ant-Man and the Wasp, I feel is where
It's
we
right
set
after.
Ant-Man up for Infinity War. So I think in Infinity War, when Ant-Man shows up, if he shows up, right? He's on the poster and shit.
on the poster.
He'll be there in some way. But if it's just him running up like, "Hey guys, I've had a crazy week,"
Yep.
like that'll be what it is. It's like we'll get to see what that week is.
Right.
Maybe even we'll get like they'll be really weird and they'll throw up the little editor's box like they do in comics and be like,
Do you think
"What?
there's-
You haven't seen Ant-Man and the Wasp yet? Come in this theater." No.
That'd be really
be
funny.
amazing if
That'd
they
be
did that.
really funny.
That would be
awesome.
awful. Like,
That would be
what a way to
awesome.
throw you out of the experience.
Yeah, just pause the movie and Joe Russo walks on in that fucking zip-up hoodie he's got right there. They go on to say, quote, "It's serialized storytelling without question, so there's going to be a correlation narratively, but we really wanted to make 2 distinct movies. We weren't interested in making one long film and getting out the scissors and cutting the scissors and cutting it in half." Joe added, "We don't find that a satisfying cinematic experience. So this is a complete story. That's a complete story, and they're very different movies." It sounds like what they're trying to tell me is there's 2 distinct movies here that have a correlation as like an Act 1 and Act 2.
Yeah.
But you're going to be satisfied when you walk out of Infinity War that there was a whole story told to
I
you
fucking
there.
better be.
And if
or
I'm
else.
not, Mjolnir to the fucking screen. Ew, no Hela. It's surprising that Tim didn't like the Hela character, as that is everything he always
Tim
talks
hates
about.
everything.
He does.
And we should get that out there.
Hater-ass hater.
Can you fucking believe we're a week away from Infinity War?
I can. I'm excited for it, but we're kids in a candy store.
Yeah.
There's too much great shit happening all the time.
What I'm excited about is I'm starting to get hyped for Infinity War because I really do feel we don't know jack shit about it.
No.
At first, when they kept showing the trailers, I was like,
What the fuck
"Ugh,
is
I keep seeing the same areas of Wakanda, out in front of Doctor Strange's place, Peter on the thing, and then it finally dawned on me of like, no, that's just I've seen probably grand total, hopefully, like 15 minutes of sets of this movie that's gonna be huge.
Yeah, we've seen a lot. We've seen New York. We've seen Wakanda. We've seen, and I got excited when I finally realized that it's just gonna be Thor and Rocket hanging out together.
Yeah.
Come on, son. We see that spot where they're like a little ship together, like looking out at something. So
Yeah,
I think it's gonna
Groot
be
on
really
his
cool.
phone, cute.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
I can't fucking wait for this film. I'm
my
very,
God.
very excited.
Well,
Now
you
here's
just
my next
got me
question
hyped.
is, how terrified of spoilers are you? Do you think it's gonna get bad?
I don't care about spoilers.
I mean, that's
Did
why
y'all
we're watching
motherfuckers
Infinity War.
seriously just trade a shit ton of LaCroix for this piece of shit?
Yeah,
Yes, we got
this
this
one.
too.
You realize we have both of these things
No, we don't.
from Avengers Boy Band.
We
No,
got one.
IGN has those.
No, we do.
Well, now we
At
have
Cool
two.
Greg's house.
Well,
Well, thanks for bringing them in. You know what I mean?
You
Were you not-
Fucking pieces of garbage.
No, they're great.
First off, you have enough LaCroix. Don't be
Look at
like
this.
that.
You got to do the Wii U thing. The Wii
For
There's
safety.
never enough LaCroix. Oh my god. This is like, they're charging $25 for this.
No, they're charging 14 cases of LaCroix for this. And I
Oh my
told Cool
God.
Greg to just keep bringing them down until they asked him
Y'all
to
are
stop.
fucking monsters.
Just keep
Why?
bringing them.
Why? I just said he hates everything. And
He
see,
hates fun. He
This
hates fun.
isn't fun. This is cheap plastic.
you do a Marvel show.
Bad
You
decision.
need Marvel props.
That's not how it works.
I'd fuck if
I thought it was gonna be like a
I want-
fucking cool
Do it, you
ass-
coward! Do it!
I'll hit a camera.
Do
for
it!
sure,
You won't
know.
hit a
Yeah,
camera.
I thought about
I
swinging
hate-
around my head
yeah.
like that, and then I was like, I know Nick would be into it, but I know Kev would be worried about the fucking lights.
that-
I would
LED
also be
wall,
worried
I'm
about the
super
screen
worried
behind
about.
us.
Huh?
I helped set
Yeah,
that
I'm
up.
always worried about the LED wall.
Sure.
On you.
Kevin,
Yeah, what do you want?
bring up this next news story. The poster for Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom, has dropped. And it literally is just a scene from the trailer. And I'm going to go out on a limb and say they're not even trying anymore with this. This is just...
The park is gone, man.
I feel like this
That's
is
a
gonna
weird
be.
tagline.
It's what's crazy is this shot right here is
Yeah.
like the famous shot in Jurassic Park 1 and Jurassic Park World. You know, where he comes out of nowhere, the T-Rex, and saves the day?
Sure.
Spoilers.
It's great. Maybe I'll save the day again.
It
You're
looks
talking
like-
about
yeah.
two
We've already seen that
diametrically
scene.
opposed movies in my brain. Super excited for Infinity War. Could not care less about Jurassic
You
World.
enjoyed
Fallen
Jurassic
Kingdom.
World #1 then?
I love Jurassic World #1.
There
I thought
you
it was
love
really,
it?
really fun. I thought it was a really fun remake. It's the exact same movie as Jurassic Park, but I like
It's
Chris
the
Pratt.
exact same movie as Jurassic, fucking World 3.
Spoilers, they're all the
Jurassic
same
Park
movie.
3.
They're all the same
not.
movie.
They're very
We think we can control dinosaurs. Hey,
Fuck,
guess
we
what?
can't control
we can't control dinosaurs.
Jurassic
Maybe we
Park-
should stop making them so fucking big. Why don't we make mini dinosaurs?
Yep,
So
yep,
when the
yep,
T-Rex starts
yep,
getting
yep,
uppity,
yep.
you just bop on the fucking head, smush
Yeah,
him into the ground,
100%.
bring another one in, and be like, you see what happened to this one?
Yeah.
Stay in your fucking lane.
We don't domesticate shrunken animals enough.
We don't.
agree.
And
We don't.
I've been saying for years, if
Andy,
the first person who can domesticate a koala to be that
Oh my
big,
God, small.
you will be a millionaire. You will be a fucking
True
millionaire.
story. The Chihuahua used to be 6 feet tall.
That is true. Actually. That is true.
We bred them down all the way to be the stupid little fucking rat thing that people carry around right now, and we love them.
It's
Yeah,
not
we
actually
love 'em.
inaccurate. I mean,
I know.
They
I know.
were gigantic. Now they're tiny. Why don't we do that with dinosaurs? You want Jurassic Park? You could fit 3,000 dinosaurs in one little arena if they're the size of those actual dinosaur toys back in the day.
Yeah. Well, that's too small
Well,
because
I mean-
then they're getting in pipes and stuff.
well,
and
I mean,
don't
at
need
that point, aren't they just lizards? Isn't that what lizards are?
Great point, Kevin.
You know?
I mean, I'm not saying I solved all the problems today, Kevin. I'm just saying I'm putting the
The
creativity
problem is we have a
on
bunch
the
of
table.
bitch-ass lizards right now.
It's true.
Chameleons
fucking
and
iguana.
salamanders. No,
Iguanas
that's
are
big.
useless.
Iguanas are bigger,
Yeah, but
which
they
is
don't do
kind of what I'm
anything like
looking
this.
for.
That's all I do. Stupid. Andy is Coco and Coco's Andy. Kevin,
So let me guess. You're all when they all go to see Jurassic World, are you gonna go see it with them?
if we do a reacts for it, yeah, but if not, then I don't give 10
thanks.
shits.
I'm good.
This is too many. It's too much. I don't know.
Cool.
I'm going to go see it, but,
Movie pass movie.
you know, yeah.
Well, Kevin will get. You look for our review on Kevin's Twitter. #MoviePassReview. We gave him a lot of shit on GOG yesterday for it. It was a really good episode.
Why? You guys are
Check
just
that out.
bad people.
We're just having fun with
That's
you.
not true.
No,
that's not true.
You
You're
are a
making fun of me.
caricature of yourself sometimes, and we like to
That's
just
not what
we
this
like to
is.
prod that
You're
a
all
little bit.
bad people.
We like to. I didn't say anything bad about you.
Yes, you did.
I did not.
Yes,
Greg
you
was the
did.
one that went through your entire lineage of
Don't
tweets.
you watch the GOG? Watch the Game Over Greg show.
And fuck
Patreon.com/kindafunny tomorrow, no, Friday. You get it there. You get it at a rock bottom price. $5 or $10.
Yeah.
The pre and post show definitely worth the $10.
Go support.
Here's
us.
what I'll say too: is I know a lot of people. You get in podcasts, you find new podcasts, you age out of podcasts. This is a Game Over Greggy show. That's a classic Game Over Greggy show.
It is.
You should come back and watch this Game Over Greggy
It's
show.
It
super
was really
beautiful.
good. It was good. Josh
Great
was
one.
amazing.
Great one. Definitely worth the $10. Kevin, bring up this next news story. This is the last news story for today.
What news story?
There's one more.
Is there?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
you
never
just had
talked
it up.
about the Vin Diesel one you clicked off
Oh,
of.
sorry. My bad.
That's okay.
Kev, don't worry about it. Remember me.
His name is Andy, and
story's
he's
up.
standing in front of us. 4th XXX movie in the works as Vin Diesel H Collective nabs rights to the franchise. Did you see the return of Xander Cage? Well, you missed a doozy, sir. You missed a man who was deep into his 50s pretending like he's still 20. And if you ever followed our topic on GOG of shit you shouldn't do after your 30s, he does
Be
all
in
of them.
XXX movies?
Yeah, he does all of them. The H Collective and Vin Diesel's One Race Films have acquired rights for Revolution Studios to the XXX franchise and plan to begin shooting the 4th film in December. Revolution Studios retains the rights to the first 3 films. DJ Caruso will direct, who directed XXX Return of Xander Cage, will return to direct XXX 4, with Diesel reprising his role as Xander Cage. Joe Roth and Jeff Kirschenbaum will produce with Diesel, Samantha Vincent, and One Race Films and H Collective. Here's why I'm excited about this.
Lay it on me.
The third, I love the first one. I especially love the second one. State of the Union was the shit. Return of Xander Cage, I'm like, I don't need this movie. I don't need a 4th movie. I don't need a 5th movie. I want them, the only reason I'm supporting this is because I want them to get all the way to XXX 10 so they can call it Quadruple X.
All right.
Do you
all
see what
right.
I'm saying?
I do.
It's a long walk, and it's going to be a lot of wasted money
We'll
and
just
time
jump
at the
to it.
cinema.
What else just jumped to some? Oh, iPhones jumped to 10. Let them jump to 10. Nobody
Let them
gives
jump
a
to
shit
10.
about this.
Nobody cares.
It just
Nobody
hit
cares.
9.
I'm gobsmacked by this. We don't need another XXX movie. What we need is another Riddick movie, Vin Diesel.
No, you
Make
really don't
another
either.
No, the
Riddick
last
movie.
Riddick movie sucked.
Dude, it was dope. Are you kidding me?
The
last Riddick?
What was it called? Fury's Night or some shit like that? No, that was the anime.
No. I can't remember the name of it.
There was
It's
something
not-
after Chronicles of Riddick.
It's Pitch Black, Chronicles of Riddick, and then
It was
Riddick.
basically
It was just
Pitch
called
Black
Riddick, I
too.
think.
Oh, Yeah, and that's the one.
It was dope. It was with Katie
Black
Sackhoff. It was the
too.
one where he's back on the planet. It was the exact same movie as Pitch Black, but
So
it was
how
really
does
cool.
is it after Chronicles of Riddick?
Yeah, it starts off with him being the leader of the necromancers, whatever they're
I
called.
haven't watched it yet.
And then one of the guys stabs him in the back, and like takes him down and leaves him on this planet, and he's got to figure out how to get off this planet, and he does so by triggering an alarm for himself. So people he puts it out into the universe that he's
there,
stuck on this planet,
and they want to.
and then a bunch of people try to come get him, and he has to figure out. It's a cat and mouse game of figuring out these two mercenary groups come and they're fighting each other, and he's fighting them, and he has to pit them against each other.
Are there no weird night monsters like the?
Oh yeah, no, they're not night monsters. They're water monsters. So when this is a desert planet, but when it rains, the monsters come out of the water and fuck you up. And guess what's on the horizon, Kevin? A really big storm.
Oh, Nick, you fucking sold me on this. I'm back in. I'm
I'm
sorry.
telling you, man. When it comes to Riddick, I love that franchise. I love Pitch Black.
He
I
owns
like
the
Chronicles.
rights to the games or something, right?
It's a weird rights thing where I think he had to make Riddick because if not, he lost some of the rights. So we'll see. Maybe when he gets up against the wall on that again, chat can let me know. But that's how that worked out. You should watch it too. I think you'd like Riddick.
I'm good.
It's fun. Katie Sackhoff.
Even the games, I don't know who Katie Sackhoff is. You keep throwing that around like I know who that is.
She's from Battlestar Galactica, and she's
I didn't
awesome.
watch that either.
She is awesome. All
I
right,
started, but I did one at the movie part one of Battlestar Galactica. I was like, oh, this is a cool idea. I don't have time for this.
People like the games though, right?
Battlestar Galactica.
No, Riddick. Yeah, the
Riddick,
first Riddick game people really liked.
What's that?
And
Assault
then
on
then they
Butcher-
put, yeah,
Botany
and then they
Bay
put
or
out the
Butcher Bay?
HD collection that had a new one in it. I don't think people loved that as much.
Oh, the movies are fun. Greg, let's move over to some tips right now.
Remember me.
Our first tip comes from Slappy Badger.
and it is a
very
healthy tip.
Nice tip. Thank you very much for that. He says, I love you guys. Greg, if you were going to make a Batgirl or Burnside movie, who would you want to play Barbara?
Batgirl of Burnside movie.
Batgirl of Burnside, excuse me. What's Batgirl of Burnside?
It's Babs' version of Batgirl.
Got it.
Which is let's not just be female Batman. Let's have fun and have a life, and we're people.
Yeah.
And there's bright colors.
Like, it's not that hard. You just fight crime sometimes, whatever
Yeah,
you want.
that's
smart.
awesome. Yeah, and she has a
like actually
photographic
have
memory.
balance and not have to worry
Yeah,
so much
totally.
about
She makes out with people. It's great.
That's hot.
I am not, as you all know, dialed into the movie scene at all, or the TV scene. So actors are hard for me. My first, Emma Stone is who I jumped to, but I feel she's probably too old for the role. No offense to Emma. I'm just saying Batgirl
She's
of
not
Burnside
watching
has
this.
to be super young.
And we'll never see
It
this.
doesn't have to be. Which then I start thinking of Hit Girl. How old's Hit Girl these days? I always liked Hit Girl in the Hit Girl.
She's probably mid-20s.
Yeah. She could do it. She's a
Chloe
Fanning?
Moretz
No,
Grace.
that's right. Yeah.
Chloe Grace Moretz.
Yeah. This is the girl from Battlestar you're talking about?
No, that's...
This is
No.
from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
I don't know who that person is.
Well, who this actually is, if you want to throw it up, is the original, quote-unquote, Kara from Smallville.
Oh.
She came out of the wall, convinced Clark that she was from Krypton as well, tried to bring him back into the wall, but it turned out she was a plant from Jor-El. Yeah, and they had these Native American caves in Smallville underneath there that had a bunch of Kryptonian shit on them. And if you brought the key, you got in there, and then Jor-El was in there. Turns out she had been in a car accident with her mom years prior. Jor-El had brought her into the wall, and now was using her as a ploy to try to get Clark to come into the wall. And I don't think it works. And it does kind of work. He goes in there, and that's when but he does it to save people. And he goes in there, and he comes out, and that's when he flies for the first time afterwards. Fucking awesome. He's like, Clark Kent is dead. What is that? I am Kal-El of Krypton. He takes off, and Martha falls down. Fucking goddamn Smallville.
You got me. I'm in. I'll watch all 18 seasons of that. Wasn't that Adrienne Pileggi? Is that her name?
I have no idea.
I feel like she's in she's in the Orville, and she's awesome in that.
Yes, she is.
She is fucking great. That show is great. I cannot
I need to
recommend
watch
that
that
show
show.
enough. It's so fun. It's Star Trek, but mixed with Family Guy. It's very weird and very, very fun. Learjet23 gave us 500 cheers. No comment. Thank you very much. Top Tier Taco gave us 500 cheers. No comment, but thank you very much. C Squared 2013 says, a vote for Barb is a vote for a Canadian Cavalcade Championship. I don't know what that means, but it sounds
it's because what's
great.
going to happen is not only has. Well, it's going to be two Canadians in the championship. It'll be Barb versus Elise if that's what happens.
A lot of votes coming in.
For DiGiorno? Throw it up.
No, not for DiGiorno, just in general.
If you're listening to this later, if you're watching it later, you still have time to go to twitter.com/kindafunnyvids and vote for DiGiorno. 65-35 right
They deserve it.
They do deserve it. Again, it's not that we don't love Barb.
Elise is going to win regardless.
100% true.
100%. But at least put DiGiorno up in the finals.
Right.
Listen, guys.
Who did Lewis vote for there? Can you scroll down
Lewis
a little
voted
bit?
for DiGiorno.
No way.
John
all right.
Reisner, he voted for DiGiorno. Like, the kids are being smart about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then you got people like Kess here being like, I vote for
God,
Barb.
trying to impress Barb. It's not gonna
Exactly.
work, Kess.
You know what I mean? Just go away.
Is it Kess or Keys?
I don't know.
Nobody knows. Omega Batman gave us 500 cheers. Says, Nick, you are an old fogey, and Andy is still a distant number 2.
Fogey, Nick.
Oh,
You're an
yeah,
old
that's how that works.
fogey.
1 G is fogey.
Yeah.
2 G's is foggy.
That's right, you
I'm really tired
fogey.
today. If you can't tell, it's been a very long week.
It's okay.
We had a lot of
kinda old, you know how
podcasting
these
yesterday and the
young
day
words
prior, and I, for one, could use a little bit of a break. But I'm a professional, so we're going to break on through to the other side.
Nick, I want to just really quick mention that I'm really upset that only one person has called you a fogey. I asked yesterday during Games Daily, or Tim asked for everyone to be hitting you up calling you a fogey.
Yeah.
Only one person's done it. It's
Okay.
a damn shame.
Well, I asked everyone to call you the milkman, and everyone did.
Yeah.
So that's how it's
That
going to
worked
go.
out. That worked out well for
Who
you.
has the power in this relationship? Mocha Shona gave us 500 cheers. No comment. Scofer says, for tomorrow's hatred NIT match,
Yeah.
are we voting for what we hate more or least? As a Pepsi fan, do I want to vote for Pepsi as the best of the two, or Chardonnay as the obvious worst?
So we've been doing
Great
the
question.
first annual Kind of Funny Best Friend of the Show, March Madness into April, could have been Mayhem Tournament 2018. And as we, you know, when we did that, we decided the Thursday before the championship, we would do the NIT of things we hate to decide what we hate the most. So tomorrow you have to vote if you hate Pepsi more or if you hate Chardonnay more.
So-
The winner is what we hate, not what we love, not your favorite thing we hate. What you can't stand.
I'm gonna be honest, Greg. Under no circumstances, regardless of what it is, I can't vote for Pepsi.
What? You can't just.
But you can't
but
vote for
'cause
Pepsi to say you
Pepsi.
hate Pepsi the most.
I
But you
can't
hate
vote.
Pepsi.
That's
I can't-
weird.
I
That's
can't
a
vote
weird
for Pepsi.
situation.
You
That's
just
a
can't
vote
even
for
click on
Pepsi.
Pepsi. That's
That's a
weird.
vote for Pepsi, and I'm like.
I mean,
just
Kevin's
adamantly against it.
finding a little bit of a loophole in your strategy here, so I think you need to rethink that first.
No, it don't. Because I mean, like, what if you were on the jury and like you're
can't.
voting if you want to sentence Pepsi to death?
That's fair.
You wouldn't
I'm
vote.
not voting. I'm voting guilty there. You see that?
So that's
Guilty.
what you're doing to tomorrow. Go to the polls, make your voice heard.
All right. Well, can you make it guilty and not guilty?
No, it's what you hate the most.
Okay.
Same thing.
I'm not voting for Pepsi.
When you look at it, just
I'm never voting for Pepsi.
so.
Sleepy Hulk gave us a tip and said,
abstaining.
"Can I get a happy birthday for a very nice tip?" And said, "Can we get a happy birthday for my girlfriend Cindy, who accepts my love for Kind of Funny? Help make it a birthday she will remember." Greg, you want to take this one?
Oh.
Happy birthday to Cindy. Say Cindy happy birthday. Give it to her. Give it to her. Give it to her. Give it to her hard.
Hey Cindy, it's me, Captain America. Happy birthday.
That was
Fuck
perfect.
you, Siri.
I'm not finding anything for its me.
Oh my God, I hate Siri so much.
I like her sometimes.
Oh God,
It's
I'm
rare that something's
so
sent it off.
abusive to Siri. Mick Carsey gave us 600 cheers. Reedy 4K gave us 500 and said, "Just keep Gal Gadot and reboot everything else." Gal Gadot and reboot everything else.
I know what you mean.
Shell
I
BB
understand.
says, "Greg, The Weeknd has his own comic coming out soon. Any thoughts?"
I have no fucking idea who The Weeknd is.
The musician, The Weeknd.
Nope.
Is that
You
a
do.
person?
The Weeknd is
Oh.
a musical artist.
Yeah, it's the
It's
freaking
not like a
weekend,
group?
baby. I'm about to have me some fun.
The Weeknd's not a group.
No, it's just a dude. It's one guy.
Clarisco pop in.
He just goes by The
Navigator.
Weeknd, and he makes really dope songs.
Yeah.
I wish him luck.
Shell BB said, oh no, that was on. Red Panzer G2 says, need to throw this out there. Chick-fil-A is the perfect snack to sneak into movie theaters. The nuggets are amazing.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
I don't think
like
anyone
to
would.
think
You know, I heard a rumor recently
Chick-fil-A is terrible.
that, you know how we all sneak food into the movies?
Yeah, sometimes.
You don't have to. You're not sneaking. They don't give a shit.
They do. They
No,
used to.
They used to. I don't think they do anymore either.
Okay.
Well, they used to because they make the bulk of their money from concessions.
Sure.
So it behooves them to say, stop, you can't do that.
Sure,
I need
no,
you to
I've
go buy this
decided to-
$55 Diet Coke.
What you do?
But
Which
the
I do.
new generation of young kids working at the movie
The
theaters
new
They don't give a
would
shit.
not give a fuck about
Also,
anything.
shout out to the machines that are just kicking it out there that you can just go refill your Coke and bring it back, and they're like, no, stop, don't. You're like, I don't give a fuck.
I think
Oh,
you're
finally
allowed
somebody
to.
shouts out. The Weeknd is that guy. I can't feel my face when
I'm with you,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Okay, I got it.
Dated Gigi Hadid. He's a badass. Bro Dukin Senpai says, Kevin is my husbando, especially easily best route in KF. What does any of that mean? Did I read that right?
They love Kevin.
You
Kevin's
did.
the best.
I don't know what any of it means, but thank you.
Well, great. Well, great. That's it for tips. Thanks, guys. There's a lot of nice tips in there. We appreciate all those comments. P.S. I love this Best Friend XOXO is the next segment on this show. Kindoffunny.com/bestfriend to nominate the person you feel is doing a great job of being a human being and just being awesome and outstanding in our community. Zyger1337 is shouting out Viking Jesus. He says, that's just a dope name.
True.
No, I said that. Viking Jesus, VJ for short, is one of the coolest people in the community. He's done music for the Banner Saga series, one of the best bearded Hatsune Miku cosplayers in the world. But more importantly, he's an amazing best friend. All he does is try to make others happy, and he's a shining example of being a best friend in the community. VJ has done so much for me and many other best friends, and I want to shout him out for being a real friend. We're always here for you, VJ. Keep being awesome. All right, Greg. It's giveaway
Keep being
time.
awesome. Thanks for being best friends.
Everyone out there is so generous to us. We want to give back a little
Sure.
bit. Okay, and each and every day here on the Kinda Funny Morning Show, we like to reach into the grab bag and throw out a free game for one lucky winner. How do you win? Well, you can be in the Twitch chat. You can be a Twitch subscriber via Amazon Prime. I just subscribed to Teddy Chinaris, and Teddy has not said anything about that. And so
Kenny Chesney.
Maybe I did the wrong person. Maybe I did Kenny Chesney instead. But Teddy Chinaris should actually be thanking me also. For bestowing upon him the free $5. I just paid for a Starbucks and a half for him.
Wow.
And he has $0 given back to me. Do you understand that?
I do understand.
And it is terrible. Ways 3 and 4, you can support us on patreon.com/kindafunny or patreon.com/kindafunnygames at the $2 or above level. And that gets you all the perks of the $1 above level, but also enters you into the giveaway. I think yesterday, a Kinda Funny Patreon won, and we'll see who it is today. Ooh, but before we get to that, let me tell you a little something about MeUndies. This episode of the Kinda Funny Morning Show is brought to you by MeUndies. You've heard us talk about MeUndies, and you know that we're all very big believers in their product. Greg's probably wearing them right now.
Wearing them right now. It's all I wear.
Keep your pants on.
Just take a little bit of them off. Let me see them. Don't share it to the audience. They don't get that yet. Those are dope.
Right.
Oh,
Those are really cool.
that's a cool pattern. Very
I like them
hipster.
because they're almost skin color, so it looks like I got crazy tattoos on my butt.
It does.
They're not almost.
It's pretty
skin
cool.
color.
You should get those
Look at that.
tattoos on your butt.
You're gonna tell me that's not almost skin color?
They're
Kevin?
nude. They're a nude base.
Hold on. Let's switch over to cam 3. Go a little higher.
Yeah, they're pretty
Yeah,
nude.
I guess you're right.
Yeah.
You're
Thank
just
you.
so fucking pale.
I know.
I am very pale.
Well, guess what? These underwear are the perfect balance of comfort, fit every month. Comfort and fit every month. They have a new and exciting prints, and they arrive at your door in a fun bag. And let me tell you, the two words "fun bag" next to each other
Fun bag!
make me happy. MeUndies uses lensing micromodal in their underwear. It's a sustainably sourced, naturally soft fabric that starts with beechwood trees and ends with the most amazing fabric you've ever experienced. Is that true?
True.
Fantastic.
Super soft, super
The results have been downright dreamy, just like Greg's lower half of his body. MeUndies' adventurous prints and designs are all limited edition, and new patterns are released every few weeks on a rolling basis. 100% satisfaction guarantee. MeUndies guarantees you will love their undies or your money back. MeUndies has a great offer for our listeners right now. For any first-time purchasers, when you purchase any MeUndies, you get 20% off and free shipping. That's right. So MeUndies is so sure you'll love their underwear, they'll offer a 100% satisfaction guarantee. If you don't love their first pair, you get the full refund. That's a no-brainer. 20% off a first pair of the most comfortable underwear you will ever put on. Right now, to get that 20% off your first pair, free shipping, and 100% satisfaction guarantee, go to MeUndies.com/morning. That is MeUndies.com/morning.
Look
All
at
right,
these
ladies.
prints.
They're great.
Those are so.
First off,
fucking
the
cool.
models
Okay, stop talking about
in this
models. We
just
get
seem
it.
like they're having a fun shoot
They're having a great shoot.
because they're comfortable, Kevin.
You know what I appreciate about the MeUndies models as well?
Yeah.
Is that they're real people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're not all like. Don't get me wrong. There's
And that
fit
guy's pretty
people.
jacked
No,
on the left.
all of these guys
They're pretty
are all
jacked.
fake.
They're all models.
These are all not real people.
Yeah,
What are you
those
talking
models.
about?
They're not.
These are realistic body standards. Period.
What?
And full
Which
stop.
one? Look at the
all
dude.
of them.
The guy has insane abs.
He
Yeah,
doesn't
that
have
guy has
insane
really good
abs.
abs.
He has abs.
That
We
guy's
have
got
friends that
great
have abs.
Well, they work out.
But look at his abs.
I
Those
work
are
out.
insane.
Alfredo's are better.
I will say this.
Well, yeah, but
the
Alfredo also
the
works
blonde
out
girl
nonstop.
looks a little like a Spice Girl. Like,
Sure.
which one was
Oh,
Baby
yeah,
Spice?
Baby.
Little Baby Spice,
Sure, okay.
actually.
Baby
right there.
Spice. You're right.
The guy on the right looks a little, no, I don't know what he looks like. I was just going to throw something out there.
That jacked guy. He looks.
He
I
looks
mean,
like the dude from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
He does look a little like that guy.
Okay, he does.
Congratulations. Kind of funny patron supporter Mark Zebrow. You have won Reverie on PS3.
I helped with the trophies,
Vita.
kind of. I advised.
There you go. There you go. All right, Greg.
Yeah.
Late in the day. Are you on Kind of Funny Games daily?
Of course I am.
Fantastic. Well, let's get to that old.
Gary Wittes showed up.
Let's get to that 3 and 3. Right now, we're going to take 3 questions, comments, or concerns from the non-subscribers, and then we'll talk to the chosen few, the subs, the people who we love everyone. But we love you just a
Stargazer
little bit more.
1977 says, if that's ripped to you, you have very low standards, lol.
That guy's jacked, and fuck you.
That guy, yeah. Do you look like that?
Yeah,
No.
why don't you send me a picture of your abs, bro?
Yeah.
And look at his fucking quads. That guy does not skip leg days. First off, he's an underwear model.
None of those people look like any of these people in this office right now.
No, if they were here, they would be beautiful compared to us.
Who? Which one of us are on their level? Go ahead, give me a name.
What are you gonna do?
That's right.
What are you gonna do?
I'm saying they look like real people.
What does that
definitely
mean?
don't
The
look like-
women aren't the fucking Kate Moss starving themselves model.
That's fair. They're not that skinny, but
Okay,
they are
yeah,
really
but
fit.
they are really fit.
I didn't say they're not fit. I would say a lot of people are fit in our age demographic.
Okay, in this office.
In this office, no. Okay, in this office, no. But I'm
just saying you're
In
being
this
silly.
office, we are all puds. And that's how that goes. Mr. Ponton1 said in the chat says, Nick, can I get another shout out for watching in class again? If I'm not mistaken, you're the one watching in your college class right now. So go ahead and pull the volume up. Take your headphones
take your
out.
headphones out and pull it up.
Pull the volume up. Let me know what it is. I'll assume it's now. He's cheating! That's what I want your professor to hear. Because we all know you're a
That's
cheater.
exactly what I was going
cheater.
to yell.
Let's see. Frog and
Fuck,
Bullfish.
people yell out the Cool Greg.
No, dude.
Cool Greg's not
I'll
jacked.
bring Cool Greg out right now and show you his stomach. He ain't got no abs.
I'm not saying, again, he's fit though, looking.
Okay, not if he was just in his underwear.
If he was just in
If
his
you saw
underwear,
him just
he
in
is
his
also
underwear,
a
you'd
pud.
be like, ugh.
I have it on good authority.
And I don't
He's
mean that in
also
a bad way. I'm just saying none of us are models like those people.
We are not. We are not fitness models. Ignacio Rojas says, Nick,
what?
can you please go demand
What
to
was that
Joey?
thing?
She gives you a copy of Your Name. Now, an update on the Your Name saga, Ignacio.
Call Me By Your Name?
Is that, no, different movie.
Sorry, my
Is
apologies.
that the movie was delivered to the office. I gave it to my emissary, Kevin, to watch first, to tell me whether or not I should watch it and see if it's worth my time. And Kevin, what was the...
And Nicholas, I do in fact have an update for you.
Yes.
I watched it. I watched it with Paula.
Worth my time?
I think it is worth your time. I don't, however, think you will love it as much as everyone does.
Okay. Well, then I will be the keeper of that thing.
So if you could watch that, I mean, you've been saying you're gonna watch Isle of Dogs for the last 3 weeks
I have.
now.
I've done that. Literally,
I know,
wife out of town, could have watched it
Yeah.
any given point last
I'm
weekend.
sure your wife would be down to watch it too, right?
She would, yeah. Maybe
So-
I'll take her to see it this weekend.
But you won't.
Probably not.
No.
We got shit to do. I got Greg's thing on Saturday night.
Everybody's got great.
That's the thing. Once you hit a certain age and you're married, you get one thing a week. You know?
Yep.
That's it. What's my thing going to be this week? Is it
Do
going to
you-
be a movie? If it's a movie, I'm not going to your thing.
Nick,
But I got your thing, so I'm not going to the movie.
True.
Oh, I thought you meant with D, because I was like, there's no way D's coming to the thing.
No.
No.
I've invited her, and she gave me the, I'm going to think about it, which means she doesn't want to leave.
Yeah, she
past
doesn't wanna leave.
past 5 o'clock on a Saturday night, good luck getting my
But
wife
like, that's
out.
why everyone knows that she's the coolest.
She's the coolest because she gives
Zero fucks.
Zero fucks. Richard Draken says, Nick, do you only rewatch lighthearted comedies like Friends and Frasier, or do you ever dive back into dramas? Actually, I've gone back into Jessica Jones.
Oh, season 1 or 2?
Season 2. I finished episode 3. It popped back up, and I'm like, you know what? I
not?
might have been a little short-tempered with this. It is a noir. It's a detective story. It's a little slower than the first season.
Okay.
I went back into it. I'm enjoying it more than I initially thought I was going to. So I'm probably going to finish that this weekend, along with playing God of War and maybe watch Your Name. And that's it, man. That's all I got time for. That's too much.
Call Me By Your Name. You gotta say the whole title.
No, but that was a good one too. I want to see that movie too.
Did you watch it? Oh.
Call Me by Your Name.
No, yeah.
No, but it's supposed to be really good. Panzer G2 says Jessica Jones season 2 is bad. I don't know. I don't think it's definitely not as good as season 1, but getting back into it, I kind of wanted a little bit more of the noir. I kind of like this. I'm kind of digging it now. We'll see. We'll see what we get into. It's definitely not Defenders bad though. Nick, I'm sorry for calling you a fogey. Kevin and Tim made me, says Omega Batman. Well, you're banned for life. You're
Damn,
banned
Omega
for fucking
Batman.
life. Once I figure out how to do that and or remember to do it in 10 minutes.
Yeah, you can't. You're not gonna be able to do that.
Came over Greggy says, Nick, you indeed are a little short.
Fucking bitch, man.
I think he means your attitude. I think he's talking about
Oh,
attitude.
okay, my temper.
Yeah. He's not talking about.
Okay.
You're a great height, Nick. You're a great height. All 5'7" inches you are is a great height.
Fargazer says, Kevin, Dave Bautista was in Riddick after the first Guardians of the Galaxy. So you should watch that. You like Dave Bautista, apparently.
I really like Dave Bautista. He was great in what's that other movie he did? Nick?
Guardians.
No.
Guardians Volume 2.
No, the other one
Call Me By Your Name.
where he was a robot.
Call Me By Your
Android.
Name.
An android.
Call Me By Your Name.
I was missing.
Oh,
Blade Runner, Blade
Little
Runner.
Big
Blade
League.
Runner.
Little
Blade
Big
Runner.
League.
Blade
Blade
Runner.
Runner.
Panzer G2 says, you'll
Seen
see
this
what I
Blade
mean.
Runner, Greg?
Episode 7.
No, I did not see
English?
Blade
No.
Runner.
I don't think you'll like Blade Runner.
I don't think so either.
I'll be honest.
Hence why I
It's
have not
very
seen,
long,
Blade
very
Runner.
slow, and very slow, and you'll lose interest very quickly. Not because you have the attention
never
span
had
of a
the interest,
5-year-old,
you know what I mean? I just
but
never had the
because you
interest.
have the attention span of a 5-year-old.
I just
Nick,
know what I like and what I don't like. I'm not like you guys.
Lakers head 2432 says, Nick, Indy 4 is actually good. I think you're actually wrong. And
That's
I
the
think
Shia
Kevin
LaBeouf
will
one.
Actually,
There's no way. He's fucking with you. He
His
doesn't,
name is
Nick,
Mud.
He doesn't fucking mean it. He's just fucking with you. He got you.
Rudy O87 brings
Rudy
up a
O!
very good question. Shirtless Spider-Man needs to play with his friends' toys, Cap, Shield, and Thor's hammer. Do you think Shirtless Spider-Man will make an appearance with these toys now? Do we have them?
Nobody can say what Shirtless Spider-Man was gonna do. I heard I missed him yesterday. He
You
came
did.
in. He came in.
Yeah, he was there.
2 days ago, maybe, I don't know. I heard he came in this week.
I think both days, actually.
Maybe it was when I was in Missouri he came in.
I think
forget.
so, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
That
crazy.
sucks, man.
One day, it was nice of you to have him come by, because I was wanting to
Oh,
meet him.
I don't set it up.
I thought you
He
guys
just
were
does.
friends.
No, I mean, I take photos
I thought
of
you
him.
do his YouTube videos.
No, I
Or
just
his
take photos
Instagram
of him.
videos.
I mean, I
Yeah,
help him
he
shoot
actually-
those. Yeah, I
last
help
time
him.
he came by,
He
he was
doesn't
like-
have. He's worried about IP addresses and stuff like that, so he can't post his own shirtless dancing videos. I have to do
Got
that
it.
for him.
He doesn't want the Sinister Six to find him. I see that.
Exactly.
J Biz Rico 1 says, Greg, have you seen Coco finally?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's why I keep singing Remember Me to Andy.
Remember me. I just sing it. I'm not singing it to Andy. I sing a whole bunch of things.
No, I'm saying
Real
to
quick,
Andy.
just
'Cause
Ignacio
he's the Coco guy.
Rojas. There's no way. There's no way he's ever gonna give it a chance. So you can just stop that right now.
Ignacio
This is the best you're ever gonna
Rojas.
get.
Nick, now that he says, Nick, now that Kevin is loving Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., are you going to give it a chance? I've watched Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. twice. I watched the first season, didn't like it. Then someone said,
But you
Nick,
watched all of the first season, or just?
I'm pretty sure I watched,
No.
well, at least 14 episodes of it. It's too fucking long, A.
It sucks. 'Cause
And B,
17, it does get really cool.
because I figured, I just want to know what Clark Gregg's character was.
great, man.
And I was
I
like, that's
fucking love
cool.
him.
And then someone's like, hey, now that the Winter Soldier stuff's dropped, you should give it a chance again. And I watched 2 more episodes. I was like, eh. And then I can't.
You still didn't hit it. It's 17 where it kicks in.
I'm watching The Flash. That's all I got. That's all I can.
That-
I
that's all
heard.
can watch.
I don't. No spoilers.
Yeah.
Did you watch last night's
Yeah.
episode? I heard there was a major death according to the IGN review.
It's getting
What?
good.
Okay.
It's not getting great.
Did it ever get bad? I don't think it ever got bad. I just drifted off, and then I looked, and I had like 17 episodes
I
to
feel
watch.
like by the end of the 3rd season.
Last
I
season
like,
was not
oh,
great.
so yeah.
Okay.
With I forgot the name of the villain they fought, but it was just
Godspeed.
another speedster.
As
And I'm like,
always.
Jesus Christ, why are we doing
They're
this
not doing
again?
that this time, though.
No, this one's the Thinker, which is a lot more fun.
Okay.
Because he's a master strategist and
Sure.
he's always like 3 steps ahead of them.
Gotcha.
So no matter what they do, he always fucks them up. And it's great.
Wasn't that the same thing with Godspeed? That he was also like, oh, how does he know everything we're gonna do? And
That wasn't his name. What was his name?
Godspeed.
No, it was something with an S. What was his name, chat? Let me know.
We gotta go. We got another show to do.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry.
There's gotta be pizzas too.
That is it for the Kind of Funny Morning Show. I'll be back tomorrow, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time with, I believe, Andy or Tim or maybe Greg again. We don't know. I'll check the calendar and get back to you guys, or it'll be a surprise for you. Stick around right now. Greg's coming back with Gary Whitta for Kind of Funny Games Daily. If you're watching this on YouTube, please leave a comment and let us know what you thought of the show. Also, let us know what you think of Flash and Arrow, which apparently is still on. Had no idea about
No
that.
fucking way.
Greg, thanks for joining me.
No problem. Happy to be here. Action 1000. Go get it.
Woo! Kevin, please cut the feed.
Remember me.
Savitar.